Okay, it is the May 12th. We're gonna start doing some disassembly of the 240Z. I'm gonna pop off the fenders, hood, cowl's already off, and we're gonna start doing some door removal, etc. Because the vehicle has got rust on the floor pans, and when I go underneath that unit, you can see right here, there's that's some pretty serious rust. And when I go under the unit, the actual unibody frame that runs under the floor pans is also in pretty bad shape. So I've got to get underneath, and so what I'm going to do is use a technique that is available on the internet to, in essence, put a 2x6 across the front bumper and the rear bumper supports, and then put a quarter circle, semicircle on the on one edge, and actually rotate the vehicle 90 degrees, so I can get to the bottom and do some sandblasting and get this dude cleaned up. Then I'll move into priming, and then we'll go for painting. I will likely hire somebody to do the actual painting, but the body work I'm going to try to do myself. So anyway, that's where we are. I'll get some pictures after I've gotten a little further on disassembly. Okay, so the fenders are off, as is the hood, obviously. Getting a look underneath, everything looks pretty good. John did a pretty good job of getting everything painted up from a frame standpoint. The barn is still, tour of duty is still evident. We got mud daubers and a little bit of rust, but so far everything looks pretty good. I got to do some cleanup, of course, and I got to get this thing turned over so I can take care of that rust. But anyway, a little bit more progress, and of course I've got body parts that I gotta put somewhere while I'm working on the frame, so that'll be a bit of a challenge, but anyway, good progress. Okay, we were working on the 240Z, and I'm trying a trick here that I saw, of course, on the internet. A little bit of dry ice to cool down the insulation, sound deadening insulation, and I'm going to try and use a hammer once it's nice and cool to take it up, and we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go, giving it a try. Oh, beauty. Comes up in a nice big piece. So that looks like it's going to work pretty well. Let's see how long it takes to cool that stuff down. Hopefully not too long. Looks like it works pretty well. I gotta say, that makes me happy. Alright, cool. More to come. Okay, well, all the sound deadening material is removed from the 240Z. That went entirely too easily. It took about 10 minutes to do the remaining portion here. So I don't know if it was because the material was just brittle, or if the dry ice actually did the trick, but I'm not complaining. So that was a piece of cake, and there's no other. John had already done the floor pans when he had the car, so I'm basically done with that piece. Okay, it is May 26th, and I have officially started the body work. Got the hatch, basically most of the really tough rust taken off of it. I still got a dip right through here that I'm going to have to work on, and I've got a bit of oil canning that I'm going to have to fix. So that's progressing well. So I got to figure out how I'm going to prime this stuff that I've cleaned. I may end up priming it myself. Get a little experience doing some actual spray work, but that's going to require that I actually do get a spray gun. And then I worked on the cowl, which this was really my first dent removal. There were a number of dents right through here, and you probably still see some, but they're significantly better than what they were, so I've still got some work to do to clean that up, but I'm pretty happy with the results. Using a Hamron dolly, I think I got a little bit of experience doing some body work on that one, and not perfect, but it's getting there. More importantly, I got to figure out how to do some body work because my lovely bride ran into a air conditioner unit with the BMW. So got some bumper work to do, a little bit of plastic repair there, and then a crease and a gouge on the front bumper. So I could have somebody do this, or I could take a shot at it myself. So we'll find out which choice I make. But anyway, there's the progress on the 240Z.